Mark Steyn isn't originally from this country, so he's got a clearer picture of this. He joins us tonight to assess. It turns out, Mark, that climate change is racism, is indigenous rights, is infrastructure. It's all bad, give me power. That's my read on it, but, you know, I'm not great at textual analysis. What do you think this means?
Yeah, everything is infrastructure. Infrastructure is climate change. Climate change is racism. Racism is everything. You said, I think it was about something Ibram X. Kendi had been saying, that you rolled your eyes. Your reaction to this is to roll your eyes. My reaction is to roll my eyes. I would be happy to pitch an eye-rolling hour every night on this channel for these kinds of stories. But the fact is that nobody who matters rolls their eyes at AOC. They all take her seriously. Nobody laughs. Even people who have a low cunning, like Chuck Schumer, who isn't an idiot. He may be depraved in certain political sense,
right,
but he's not an idiot.
No,
and he knows that he can't go up against this. You know, and I found myself when I first saw this story, I was thinking, well, this is actually pretty ridiculous, because, for example, you know, racial justice, well, what does that even, you know, the transatlantic slave trade reached its height during the Little Ice Age, which was also when the French and Indian Wars occurred. So there appears to be no correlation at all between racism and climate change, between indigenous rights. And then I thought, what the hell am I doing? This is rubbish. This is supposed to be... This is supposed to be science. I've been in a 10-year lawsuit in Washington, D.C. up against the guy who invented the climate change hockey stick. And he's a scientist, and his position is that in the last millennium, nothing happened for 9 centuries, and then you, Tucker, got into your SUV and fried the planet. And that's a completely idiotic theory, but at least he's not trying to sell the world on the idea that somehow climate change correlates to racism. When you get to this stage, it's not long before the planes start dropping out of the skies, because people are going to be, well, you know, we need to hire some pilots who recognize the racial injustice in flying planes. This is, if everything is racism, nothing is racism. If everything is infrastructure, nothing is infrastructure. Infrastructure is racism, and racism is climate change. That is all ye know and all ye need to know.
They're destroying any incentive for anyone to engage in reason or measured debate. All they do is scream things that are demonstrably untrue, and it works. So maybe we should just respond. Every time someone says something we don't like, just scream, "You're a criminal, you belong in jail." And just repeat that long enough, and maybe it'll come true. I mean, who wants to live in a place like that, where that's the level of public conversation?
Well, exactly. And I said that, you know, you laugh at this and I laugh at this. Do you know the people who really laugh at this? Chairman Xi and the Chinese Politburo, because they don't have to bother thinking about any of this. And it frees up all the remarkable amount of time to talk about something important and something true.
Well, that's so nicely put, as always. Mark Steyn, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Tucker.